Hello, everyone. I would like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to present our document chat to you today. My name is Nicola Störr. I am a solution manager at Sovanta, and I will take you on a short tour of our tool in a moment. With the GenAI DocumentChat, we provide a user interface that makes it easy to retrieve information from documents via chat. For example, if I need a quick summary, want to filter out specific information, or just want to get to the bottom of complex documents, I can simply upload documents and start chatting. There are two options: public chats, which are activated company-wide so that all users can chat with the documents or information stored there. And then private chats, which are only available to one user. Both ensure that I can use GenAI without passing on sensitive internal company data or confidential customer information to external services. So there's no risk from uploads to ChatGPT and co. Let's say I work for an insurance company and want to find out something about a specific policy. Instead of spending a long time searching for the document and information, I can simply ask my insurance policy assistants, who already has all the relevant information stored there. So I just click on here, and then I could ask the question, for example, what medical costs are covered for business trips. So as you can see here, I get the answer directly in the chat. And at the same time, the exact place in the original document is displayed. This helps to verify the information, as you can see here. But it could also be that a customer wants to know what the maximum compensation amounts are for the insured risk, like fire or whatever, and whether there are deductibles. So I could simply ask for that as well. So here you can see all the risks are listed. And of course, I could also ask follow-up questions, like as I said before, if there are any deductibles, for example, for fire damage. And as you can see here, yes, there are deductibles for fire damage. Here's a second example from the HR area. In this case, our document chat is connected to our internal SharePoint. This is really cool because employees regularly request information on topics such as reimbursement of hotel costs or costs in general for business trips or equipment for the home office, also questions about contracts and so on. But the information is stored in very different places and in different documents. So in the chat, which is provided here, I can now simply ask, for example, the question, if I could take an office chair home with me. Let's see if that is possible for me. Yes, it is possible. So this works because our system works with RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. This means that the answers are not hallucinated, but are always based on actual document content. This way, we avoid misinformation and can always trace where answers or an answer comes from. Of course, authorization concepts are also apply here. If, for example, I were to ask how much my colleague pays into his company pension plan, although this may be in some document, it would not be shown here. So let's try it out. For example, how much does my colleague Nicholas Franklin pay into his pension plan? And as you can see here, I do not get the answer. So document chat respects roles, rights, and of course, data protection. We have now looked at two scenarios that are relevant company-wide. But of course, I can also set up my own spaces, for example, for personal projects or private documents. So here one example. Let's try that out. We had a customer workshop that I was not able to attend. But now I want to know what content was discussed with the customer. So for example, this was an HXM roadmap workshop. So I can now simply upload all the relevant documents in here. There we go. And now I could ask what the topics were that they discussed or we discussed with the customer in the workshop. So instead of scrolling through all the documents manually, I get a well-founded answer in seconds, again with a direct link to the source. So as you can see, our document chat can easily add real value, whether in customer service, HR, sales, or personal projects. It brings the relevant information to where it is needed. Of course, we are also happy to offer interested customers a test instance where they can try it out for themselves. So now I would like to thank you for your attention. Bye.